Wow. Crisp. That was very crisp. Very neat. Oh, a little. He's going back for more. Going back for seconds. Yes, indeed. All right, we're rolling. Cheap Seats, episode number 48. We got Bryce here. We got Nick remote once again.
Pussy.
No Mason. No Dalton. But we got
What's
the crew.
Dalton doing today? Is he just working right now?
I don't know, man. He should be back in Cali by now.
No, I know he's in Cali. I saw him because he has a little shit on his shirt. That tells me he was in Cali because he's like training or whatever. But
well, you know how it is with time zones and stuff. I mean, full disclosure, where we record is Central Time Zone.
Isn't he like 4-hour difference? Because
it's like
2 hour?
2 hour difference. I think it's like 5 o'clock for him right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say because
or 5:30.
When I was watching the Rose Bowl, I saw it said like 2 p.m. Standard time.
Yeah, because the game started at
2:30 or like 3:30 instead of 5.
Yeah, the game started at. I thought the game started at 4 for us.
4 for us. It was 5 Central time. That's my bad.
So
Eastern time.
We're definitely talking about the Rose Bowl later. We're definitely.
We're getting into it. Fuck Bama.
But before that, Bryce, I would like to be the first one to congratulate you on your fantasy championship.
Yeah.
Congratulations. How does it feel to go from you went 3-11 last year, and now you won the league at 8-6. You beat probably the championship favorite Dyson. How's it feel to be the champ?
To be honest, I thought I was gonna lose. Like going into it, I should have everything said I was supposed to lose.
It's true.
Like all this, I was like I was supposed to be projected to be down by like 20 points if everybody scored what they scored.
Well, the thing was too, like a lot of your key players, like they didn't necessarily perform the greatest. Like CMC had his worst game in a while. It looked like. DJ Moore was like the only guy that really popped off for you.
Yeah, he had 30 points. Thank God.
Kittle didn't have a good game either.
No, Kittle's been sucking ass the second half of the year. He's either hit or miss.
Is George Kittle overrated?
This year he is. Last year he wasn't. This year he is.
I don't know. Tight ends have just been pretty bad this year.
Nah, TJ Hawkinson though.
Well, Travis Kelce hasn't been very good.
Aiden Hutchinson,
end.
Oh yeah.
But you're thinking Sam Laporta.
Sam Laporta. I knew
Laporta's been goated.
I always get there's too many ends and ins.
So does that prove that you don't need to take a tight end super early in a fantasy draft?
Unless 100%. It's like, well, Travis Kelce's been sucking ass because Taylor Swift's been sucking all the talent out of him.
Whoa.
Sucking all the talent out
of him. What, you guys didn't see the picture of the hickey on his neck? No one else saw that meme besides me?
Oh, I saw the hickey on his neck.
Yeah, it was like someone posted, damn, she's really sucking all the talent out of him.
Their relationship is literally just like a stereotypical like high school main jock is with like the main cheerleader. And,
yeah.
That's exactly what it reminds
Travis
me of.
Kelce's like the cool jock. He doesn't like give people shit because he's friends with everybody, even the nerds.
He's like dapping up the nerds in the hallway. Like,
oh, what's up, Jeremy?
Give me some. Jeremy,
give me some, man. Yeah.
Jeremy's got like snot rolling down his face, and like
he's like, hey, you ask out Jessica yet? Nah, dog. Well, quit being a pussy. Ask her out, dog. Come on.
And that's what Travis Kelce does, man. That's like Travis Kelce energy right there.
You see the picture of him, Taylor Swift, and then Mahomes and his wife out. And Travis Kelce had sunglasses on, but Mahomes didn't. It was like a dark room, and they like did a flash picture. Mahomes is like this. He looks stoned as fuck.
Like zooted off his ass.
Yeah, zooted off his fucking ass. Well, I already broke my New Year's resolution. I'm supposed to not stop swearing, but swear less, and it's not going good so far.
Not off to a hot start.
No. But that's what the rest of the year's for is, tone down.
2024 now. Nick, did you have any New Year's resolutions?
To be better at fantasy.
We'll see how that pays off. Hey, you should be better next year, though.
Yeah. Didn't sell all your picks.
Well, Nick,
I just want to let you know, second last, but I did not have a bad record for having such late picks. My first pick was in the 13th round. I just want to remind everyone.
You can go back and find it whenever you were on early in the season where you said you weren't going to finish last in the league. And you were right. I mean, Devin did finish last. I ended up finishing seventh.
He kind of gave up, but
as I say, there was weeks where he had 3 people just out on by. I'm like, dude,
safe to say,
you're going in the dog cage.
Devin will not be. He doesn't plan on playing fantasy next year.
He hasn't just.
But he's going to do the punishment. He has to.
I was gonna say he said he would.
Yeah, he said he would do it, which honorable man.
Very honorable. Yeah.
Live on TikTok.
I still feel like I take kind of some of the blame for.
You kind of peer pressure him into it.
I sweet talked him, all right? I'm in peer pressure on my sweet
peer pressure, sweet talk.
Peer pressure.
It's tomato. You know,
it's a fine line you straddle.
Well, you straddled it all right. That's for sure.
I told him.
You basically guaranteed him, Jarrett, Jarrett just wanting to get Devin in a dog cage at the end of the year. Ooh.
Hey, in my defense, I thought he was actually going to watch the football games.
I mean, he watched the first couple weeks, and I was like, oh, maybe he'll actually do okay.
I don't even think he watched the first couple of weeks.
No, he watched the first 2 weeks. He watched the first 2 weeks.
Was he?
Yeah, he sent me pictures of him watching the games.
Oh, that's a surprise. See, the thing is that, like, if you want to enjoy fantasy football, you need to, like, watch football, like, to actually understand what's going on. You're not going to have fun if you don't watch the game because you don't understand what to do or what's going on.
Yeah, because you can't get a good gauge on, this person kind of plays bad when they're in cover, and this defense likes to play a lot of, like, zone defense, cover 3 or whatever. Well, okay, I'm not starting him, or I'll put him on I'll put him in a flex or whatever.
And the flip side of, like, watching the games, too, is that now it gives you a purpose to watch some of the games maybe you wouldn't have watched. Like, if you only watch your favorite team.
Like, say you have Bijan Robinson and the Falcons versus the Panthers game. Like, be like, all right, that's going to be a cakewalk. Time to watch them kick some ass.
And you know what the turnout was for that one game between the Falcons and the Panthers where there was, like, no one there. But if you have Bijan in fantasy, you're probably sitting there like,
Bijan in fantasy? I live in Carolina, 45 cents a ticket? I'm sold.
I'm going.
What are they going to start doing? Free beer next?
Right. That's got to be pretty awesome feeling too, having one of your fantasy players play while you're at the game. Didn't that happen when we went? Did you have Aaron Jones that year?
I did have Aaron Jones. I've had Aaron. He was my keeper because I couldn't. It was either Jones or Kittle was my keeper.
I think he had Jones as your keeper, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so because Jones did really, really good last year at the end of the year, and he did pretty good, and then he's just been battling like this hamstring thing all year.
So who are you thinking for a keeper this year?
It's Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, yeah, that's
Mr. Automatic. He's my keeper.
That's a guarantee.
It'd be stupid if I didn't keep him.
You're right.
The only other person of value on my team is like Aaron Jones, DJ Moore maybe because he puts up a 30-point game here and there. But realistically, Christian McCaffrey. He puts up solid 20 points a week.
That makes sense. What about you, Nick? Who are you keeping next year?
I actually have a good players on my team later on. But
yeah, it's true.
It's either between Puka or Raheem Mostert.
Oh, Mostert would be good too with the Dolphins. Hurt right now, but next year, I mean, he's going to be a beast.
Whatchamacallit? Anyone did Cooper Kupp just fall off the map? Because I haven't heard much about him.
Just
thinking, I just thought about that because I thought of Puka.
I know he was hurt, year, but he definitely didn't. He wasn't as successful as he was the year prior.
Yeah. Puka kind of took that spotlight from him.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing that happens a lot too with like star receivers, once they have like a really good year, the next year they play, they're going to end up getting bracketed and double covered and set up.
Well, that's why I'm worried about Christian keeping CMC as my keeper. But I mean, the man's just, he did it last year too. He was good last year when they got him halfway through the year.
Well, the special thing about CMC is that he's
versatile.
Not only is he a great running back and like you can just hand the ball off to him out of like single back formations or just out of the shotgun, you can line him up outside like in the slot and he can run good routes.
He can run short routes, medium routes. I've seen him. Didn't he run a deep route against
Oh, I think he had a wheel route against the Cardinals.
Yeah, against the Cardinals. They just kind of hucked it. It was like a 25-yard pass, 30-yard pass.
And that's why CMC is he is the prototypical like ideal modern running back.
Mm-hmm.
The modern running back needs to be able to catch passes, run routes. It's not just as simple as hand the ball off.
I was going to say, it's not as simple as be big, be fast, be agile anymore. You got to have hands too.
Yeah, you got to be able to be a threat in the pass game is what it is. Because, you can be the Derrick Henry type where you can just hand the ball off to
people over like Marshawn Lynch too. Just
But we're seeing that slowly kind of fade away.
Bruiser ball's going away.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
But the good thing about the Niners is like their team is pretty like really good with everything. Like Debo, like he can run, he can fucking catch.
It's true. I mean, Debo
CMC who can run, catch.
We've seen Debo
Like,
line
really
up in the
good.
backfield before, and they just give handoffs off
Debo's
to him.
he's like one of the flex players,
and
now,
that's
too.
why they have so much weapons. You know,
Yeah,
they have
Shaq,
Ayuk, Kittle. I mean, you name it. Even Elijah Mitchell, their second string running back, is pretty good.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah. And that's why, that's why we've had the conversation about why Brock Purdy has succeeded this year, because he has weapons like lined up, dude.
I feel
His
like a
team
lot of
is
people
literally a 99 overall, and he's like the 60.
Well, I mean, I feel like I'm just saying this from my perspective. I think a lot of people hate on him just because he came from nothing. Like he was Mr. Irrelevant. Yeah. And then he got all the fame, and then I feel like once you get the fame and the hype, people always look for a way. There's always gonna be people that look for a way to fuck you and drag you down.
You're not wrong. I mean, it is pretty cool what he's been doing. Like
look at what happened with Christian McCaffrey when he got traded to the Niners. Like, oh, he's always hurt. He's out of his prime, and then the last 2 years he's been fucking popping. Or a year and a half he's been popping off.
Been people who've been saying, like, when that trade first happened, they're like, "Oh my God, the Niners got fleeced. Like the Panthers just absolutely won that trade." But in reality, it's not that way.
No,
like the Panthers don't know what they're doing necessarily when it comes to like a lot of things, because you trade away your first round pick for next year. Because now you have Bryce Young, and Bryce Young hasn't looked very good, and you haven't really given him weapons. And they fire their head coach in the first year. Like, what do they want? Do you expect your team to succeed like immediately when the whole team sucks? Like, where's the time to develop it all? There's no time to develop, none of that. Just straight to it. Like, well, if we don't win 10 games in this first year, well, you're getting fired.
Yeah. Like, you want to know who I'm personally excited to see come into the NFL in a few years, or a year, 2 years?
Who?
Blake Corum, baby.
Blake Corum, man. He's a
fucking animal.
You know what? Let's
should we just jump right into that? Because I'm super excited.
We're gonna go a little off the typical structure here, but I want to talk about the Rose Bowl, man.
Fuck Bama, you pussies.
And the college football playoff. Man,
roll that Tide back.
That was a very good game between Michigan and Bama.
Our special teams suck so much ass.
Yeah, dropped like 2 punts.
Dropped 2 punts, had like 3 missed tackle, or like 3 missed field goals and something. It was just, oh my God.
And that one muffed punt at the end of the game, like, almost lost him the game.
Yeah.
Luckily, the returner like scrambled back for it and he got it down at like the 1 yard line. But it would very easily could have went into the end zone and it would have been a touchdown for Bama.
Oh, I know. I was watching the whole thing. I was biting my nails the whole time.
But I don't know necessarily. So you remember the last play, right? With Milroe getting the snap in overtime.
And draw.
They just kind of ran like a QB power with him. A lot of people didn't like that. I get it. But also, like, at the same time, you're going to want to put the ball in the hands of like your best player, right? So giving Milroe the ball,
he is the best player on the offense.
Yeah. Maybe the play design could have been better. Like, I think I would have preferred bringing someone in motion, having a blocker pull, and then like kind of run like a sweep with them.
That would have been a way
instead
better
of just
option.
like a straight blast. But I don't hate the play call. Didn't work out though, and Michigan's going to go to the Natty, which is pretty fucking, not going to lie. And I'm not even like. See, here's my theory about like fandom in college football. If you're like primarily a fan of a team that sucks and isn't going to make the college football playoff, like I am of Wisconsin, like Wisconsin's my favorite college.
They've been okay in years, and then you have 1 good year, 2 good years,
but now with
then it's just tanked.
They haven't been to the national championship level in like since I could remember.
Long time. It's been a long time.
Plus, they're never going to make the college football playoff unless like they somehow blow up as a program. And with all these other like big teams and big schools coming into the Big Ten, like Oregon, Washington, like USC, UCLA, it's going to be very hard to see them go anywhere besides like a random ass bowl game, which they lost the fucking RealiQuest Bowl to LSU.
There's too many fucking bowl games in my opinion.
But like my theory is that if you're a fan of a team that you know isn't going to make the national championship game, that they're not going to have a shot at the college football playoff, like I am with Wisconsin, I think it's all right to have a secondary team that's like a powerhouse.
Oh, yeah.
So like my secondary team is Michigan.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy that they...
same for me, since I'm a Michigan fan at heart. Like, my grandfather was always a Wisconsin fan for like as long as I knew. But he didn't care because he's in Michigan. So like he loved Michigan and Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And I grew up watching Wisconsin actually be good back in the day. And now it's, they're mediocre. But like I'm still going to watch a Wisconsin game. Even if I know, like if they're going up against fucking LSU or some bigger school that they're going to get blown out by, I'll still watch it because it's Wisconsin.
Exactly. Where I feel like the same like concept doesn't apply for the NFL. I feel like NFL you need to be one team.
Well, I mean around here, especially up by me in Upper Michigan, it's Packers Lions.
Do people really root for like?
Oh, right now, me.
Will they both root for Packers Lions up there?
Well,
like,
you're either
like
one way or the other.
That's what I thought.
Since so my brother and my stepdad, they're both Lions fans.
Yeah.
My mom tries to play neutral. I tell her just join on the Packer wagon, so that way we can't split 50-50. But she terrible.
That's the thing with NFL too. Like you can't split 50-50 on that.
It's like I don't have hate against Detroit because if I had to pick another team, it'd probably be Detroit because they've sucked, but they know they suck, so they don't talk shit.
Yeah.
Unlike the Bears and the Vikings, they can have shitty years, still talk shit, and then they get hit, and then they still talk shit.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just really happy. Oh, do we have the Cowboys game on here with the Lions? Because that definitely
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah. Anyways, back to the for me, I'm excited to see like my home state team do good.
Right.
But I love the Packers. I will always go Packers first. If a Lions game is on, I will sit there and watch it because I'm excited that they're doing well. So I guess you can call me hopping on the bandwagon, but I'll watch a Lions game no matter what.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay
to
just
like congratulate like Michigan in general. The state of Michigan, congrats. Good job.
Michigan's winning right now. I can't even lie.
Dude, I had a great week. The Packers won, Michigan won, fucking won fantasy. That's the trifecta.
Dude's having
the trifecta.
The weekend of a lifetime.
I just bought a Powerball ticket. Hopefully I hit the Powerball.
Right.
That'd be nutty if I hit the Powerball.
Right. I want to know what Nick's opinion is on that. Like in the NFL, do you think it is okay? Are you on the side of it's okay to have a secondary team to root for, or are you on our side where it's like you need to have one team and stick to it?
I feel like I'm kind of split on both. I have obviously you guys know I'm a Seahawks fan, but like for some reason I have that tiny love. This might sound fucking weird, but I have a little bit of love
to
the Texans. For some reason.
That was not where I thought that was going.
Yeah, I know.
Out of right field.
Like for some reason I like the Texans.
I'm out the closet as a Texans fan.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Even during the Brock Osweiler,
because he likes CJ Stroud.
Crazy.
I guess so.
No, Brock
That's
Osweiler.
Wild.
Yeah, during that time, I was like,
damn, I haven't heard that name in a few years.
Yeah, I know.
Insane.
It's like, but I feel like it's okay to have a second team. It's just you can't be like, if they've suddenly done good, you can't be like, oh, I've always been a Texans fan. No, you've always been a Seahawks fan.
Nick, you might be the only Brock Osweiler fan on the planet.
I was gonna say, I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard enough. Does anyone? If we can find somebody who has a Brock Osweiler jersey, I'll be impressed.
Yeah.
Nick, do you have a Brock Osweiler jersey that we don't know about?
He's got a Hernandez jersey.
I do have Aaron Hernandez. I do have an Aaron Hernandez like Patriots throwback jersey, which is pretty cool.
Man, it's a killer.
I mean, it's kind of killer. I mean, literally, it's killer. Quite literally.
It's a cool jersey.
I mean, honestly though, like you're never gonna find a jersey like that. So like when you,
well, they're definitely not selling that anymore.
Well, I was gonna say you're never gonna see like a new one for sale. Like they're never gonna come back with it. You'll have to do like some off-brand cheap customization one, right? Or you'll have to buy an old.
He's got the real deal.
Yeah, I know. He's got an official NFL sponsored.
I have a 2010 fucking jersey.
That's pretty funny.
That's dope as shit though. See, like that's cool.
Yeah, right. Having an Aaron Hernandez jersey. That's pretty dope.
What if one of our dads has like a fucking OJ jersey from back in the day?
It's like a Bills OJ jersey.
Yeah.
I feel like that maybe wasn't as big of a thing though back when OJ was.
Yeah, I was gonna say
wearing different teams' jerseys.
I feel like it kind of blew up with like social media, and I think it really took off with like, in like the middle of 2000s when everybody wore like basketball jerseys. I feel basketball jerseys, like everybody wanted. Oh, I want Curry. I want LeBron. I want D Wade. I want D-Rose.
I think
I want
it even
the
goes back
shoes.
to like late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Like
I want
rappers used to wear
Shaqs.
like random jerseys.
Yeah.
Like, speaking of it, you got a fire ass Mike Evans jersey on, creamsicle, but you're not a Bucks fan, right?
No, it's a jersey. It's a cool jersey. Like
that's what I'm okay with that.
That's exactly what we're trying to. That's exactly what I'm talking about here. Like we're talking about is just people buy them because they're cool. No, I will never. I'll tell you this. I'll never ever wear a Bears jersey or a Vikings jersey.
Well, you gotta have
even a Lions jersey. I hate to say it. I don't think I'd even.
You
gotta
have some boundaries, but like you can wear random ass team gear and like not be a fan of that team. Yeah,
like I don't know any people on the Celtics right now because I don't follow NBA anymore. But I would probably, if there's like Jason Tatum, if he like I'd get a Jason Tatum jersey, and then like who's the Celtics enemy? The Lakers. Like I'd buy a LeBron jersey, something like that.
Like
I probably wouldn't buy a LeBron jersey for Lakers. I don't like him on the Lakers. I'd probably buy a Kobe jersey.
There's some NFL jerseys I would go out and buy just because I like the color of them. Like,
oh yeah, like this
creamsicle Bucks jersey, like a Kelly Green Eagles jersey. I'd probably wear.
Kelly Green's fire.
Oilers throwback. I mean, I have hats that like not football, but baseball hats, like literally right over there. That I have a Minnesota Twins hat. I'm not a Minnesota Twins fan, but I just like the hat. And then I got like a fucking Astros hat too that I like. That
I feel like the rivalry stuff
fan,
isn't as big in like MLB and NHL is pretty big with like the Red Wings, Blackhawks, stuff like that. But
Yankees,
I feel like,
Red Sox.
Well, yeah, like that's a pretty big one. But like I just feel like it's not as well expressed as like football.
No, I get you.
Because everybody Bears fans hate Packers fans, Packers fans hate Bears fans,
like you'll get
Vikings fans hate everybody.
Right.
I feel like that's you just know like, that more than
literally fans will like beat each other up in the stadiums if you like the other team. That's how
like Michigan hates Ohio State for as long as I've known.
Yeah.
Hates Ohio State and vice versa.
Have you guys seen the videos on TikTok where like this guy like wears the opposite team's like jersey and like all these college kids when he goes to these football games they're like fuck you and like they use racial slurs and everything like that. I'm like chill,
that's
dude.
wild.
Now we're going back to the shitty fans. Like I don't think I could ever I'm hammered at a like college game. I don't think I could ever like just look at someone and go fuck you out of nowhere.
No,
like they'd have to start some shit with me before I actually get like upset. Like if you're just sitting there, whatever, be like, oh,
again,
that's
these
nice
kids
jersey,
take
whatever.
it seriously though. Like these.
Well,
guys,
yeah, I
like,
get you take it seriously in college, but like,
I don't care who it is. You should not be giving death threats to other people just because they're wearing a different jersey.
Yeah, I don't know if I wore a Michigan jersey to Ohio State, obviously I'd get like shit like that.
Yeah,
but like, I wouldn't say anything to start it.
No,
I feel like half the time it's always people that are hammered. It's always hammered people that start it.
Well, that's when the emotions really start to pour out. Man.
Yeah, that's where it gets rough.
Yeah,
we were going way off topic.
Yeah, dude, we were talking about
fucking
Rose
Bowl,
all that shit.
So
and
Rose Bowl.
So back
Washington won against Texas.
Washington beat Texas. It was pretty legit. Michael Penix Jr., dude's a beast. Dude's a real G too, because at the end of the game, he was getting interviewed. He started like shouting out his homies, like, "Hey, free my homie this, free my homie that."
Yeah,
it was some funny shit. But now it's gonna be Washington and Michigan in the national championship game.
All right,
two teams that are gonna be in the Big Ten next year.
Real question. What do you mean? Michigan's already in the Big Ten.
Well, Washington is going to be in the Big Ten, and then Michigan is already in the Big Ten.
Okay, so
Big Ten winning, baby.
Who do you think's gonna win?
See, Washington's been really electric, but
you don't know Michigan's fan base. You just don't know.
I have to go with Michigan because
damn right
they've been so consistent, like cross defensively, offensively, you name it. They've been
Blake Corum's
good.
Had 2 touchdowns every game this year.
Special teams is the only facet of the game they haven't excelled in. But look how much Michigan's defensive front was causing issues with Alabama's offense. Like,
yeah.
I feel like
butter in their biscuits, dude.
Huge part. And when you have Blake Corum in your backfield, goes to show you. Like he basically won that last scoring drive for Michigan. Like
if you look the way it looked compared to the side cam to like the over the back of his like shoulder pads cam.
Yeah.
It just looked like he was just jogging.
Right.
On that last one. Now, obviously they just got done playing a full game of football.
Yeah.
So he's probably not running as hard, but it just looked like from the back of it, it just looked like he was like, I'm just going to jog here, jog there. You're slow as shit. You're fat as shit. Touchdown. Michigan.
And I will not knock too, or like I don't want to forget how good JJ McCarthy's been too. I mean, he's been pretty good.
Throwing dimes.
Had a good touchdown, Roman Wilson at the end of the game. He had a nice throw on that drive beforehand, and like they were pretty good. So I'm probably going Michigan. I think it's going to be close though.
Oh, it's definitely going to be close. It's either going to be one of two things: super close or a blowout by Michigan.
Yeah. So
I hope it's a blowout.
I hope so.
Because I love it when
So are you predicting Michigan to win? Oh, I kind of figured, but
is that a fucking stupid question or what?
No, I get you.
He's offended.
He is offended.
I'm a little bit offended. That's like telling me to pick the Buckeyes over Michigan. Fuck that.
Well, what does Nick think? Are you thinking Michigan or Washington?
He said Mr. Brightside. He's going Michigan.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
I don't really watch college football, but yeah, Mr. Brightside, good song.
Hey, there you go. He goes, Mr. Brightside, good song.
It's been 91 was the last
Brady
time
was on Michigan, so I guess good for them.
Did you see John Harbaugh said that JJ McCarthy is the best quarterback ever to play at Michigan?
That's a bold statement right now. That's real bold.
Let's pretty bold. The fuck out now.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? Maybe in 20 years, JJ McCarthy has maybe he gets 7 Super Bowls. I mean, maybe he goes to the Niners, takes over Purdy's position, and just they create a dynasty.
Yeah.
You never know.
But who knows?
You never know what the future holds.
Bold statement. I wouldn't say that. Even time in college, I think Brady was probably better than McCarthy.
I
don't have the stats to back that up.
I think the stats say that JJ's been better.
Yeah.
But it's also 2 different time periods of football.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
comparing oranges to apples.
Yeah.
So that makes it a little more difficult. Last little bit of college football news since we want to get through that right away. FSU got crushed by Georgia in the Orange Bowl 63-3.
That's because they're playing Georgia. Georgia's just insane.
Are we admitting the committee was right of not putting FSU in?
I honestly,
or do you think they still deserve to get in?
I think that they would have had a better shot against us.
Against Michigan? Really?
Yeah, honestly. Because
I feel like it would have been a similar result.
well, maybe, but I feel like the chance would have been higher to have a close game.
Yeah.
Compared to if Georgia, they're always, you just hear the word Georgia, you just know it's just, they're always been good. Yeah, like that. You just know. They've always been good. And I feel like a lot of that got in the heads.
Especially these last couple of years.
I feel like it got in the heads of people.
Yeah.
In FSU. And I think once one thing hit, it was like dominoes. Once one thing fell over, they just all fell over.
It doesn't help when a bunch of their players opt out, too.
I was going to say,
all their star players opted out.
Their starting quarterback's gone. A whole one. I think, isn't their running back gone?
I don't know if their running back opted out. I know Keon Coleman did. I know
he's
Jarrett
gone.
First did. Those 2 guys are both going to go first round in the draft, most likely. And a couple other guys, like notable names. But, maybe the committee made the right decision. I mean, it just still doesn't sit right with me. And I understand that, last year's national championship game against Georgia and TCU, and it was 65-7 or whatever. Yeah. And maybe TCU wasn't the most entertaining team or the best team. They were one of the most deserving. And they probably wanted to fade away from that this year. But it still feels like you're getting shafted if you're a program like that, where it's you're 13-0.
Yeah.
You did everything you could. You lost your quarterback now, and you're not going to get in. So ratings-wise, yes, Alabama was the right pick. I just still feel for the people at FSU. You got shafted. So that's what I think. We're running up on about 30 minutes here, so I think we're gonna take a break, and then we're gonna come back to the NFL stuff because we haven't really done before that. We were just kind of dipping our toe in.
we dipped the toe in. Next thing you know, we're neck deep in the hot tub.
If we got time, I have a guessing game too.
We'll make time.
Of 1985 NFL division alignment.
Fuck, I don't even know if I'll know that.
And then we got the Week 18 pick'em coming up, so we will be back. In Hardcount Heroes is glad to say we are working with Sharps, the social network for sports bettors. On Sharps, you can post your bets, see what your friends are betting, and even tail bets by clicking the whale tail icon. Sharps also connects to all major sports books. That's DraftKings, Prize Picks, BetMGM, FanDuel, and even more. So if you want to go beyond bet tracking, download Sharps and use our code HARD459 at the bottom of the screen. HARD459 when you sign up. So we'd appreciate it. It helps out the podcast.
Does indeed.
Helps us produce better stuff. Maybe we could buy new mics if we get enough commission. So, hey, that'd be pretty nice. So go check it out. Actually, it's a pretty neat thing too. Like if you're really into sports betting, I think it's a must to have. So
welcome back.
Hop these nameplates up because I forgot to do it earlier in the episode. So
yeah,
there. Which one's Nick's? Oh, there it is. Boom. So we're back from break now.
Yep.
We're going to talk some NFL coming into week 18 because we went over the NCAA stuff.
Yep.
And we do have another piece of UFL stuff later, Nick. But we'll talk about the NFL first. And after the Ravens destroyed the Dolphins like 56-19, are we safe to say Lamar Jackson has secured the MVP?
No.
What? What do you mean no?
I don't know.
I just locked it up.
I think
CMC is still up there. I think CMC is still up there.
CMC deserves it more than Lamar.
NFL's never going to give it to a non-quarterback.
Exactly. Because fuck you, NFL.
Lamar threw like 5 TD passes against the Dolphins.
CMC deserves it more.
Yeah, I think he does. I'm in the same boat as you with that, but like the thing is that they're gonna give it to Lamar, and he's gonna win another.
They are gonna give it.
Well, then it really is the no fun league.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's pretty true that's gonna happen. The Rams already secured their first round bye, and they secured the number 1 seed, so they're gonna bench Lamar this week. I heard they're gonna start Tyler Huntley.
Same with the Niners and the Chiefs. They're benching people.
Yeah.
I think.
Browns are benching Joe Flacco for rest. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? The dude went off his couch like a couple of weeks ago, and now he's getting rested for the playoffs.
I mean, to be fair, I was to say, isn't the guy like 40 years old?
Yeah, I know, but that's just crazy to think that like he's at a caliber level like that quick. That
let the dad nap, man.
He's having a Nick Foles season. Like,
hold on, do we think that Flacco, he got one with the Ravens? Do we think that he's going to come back, win Super Bowl this year, and that's crazy. The NFL script this year?
That might be the script. I mean, I feel like that's almost too poetic.
The script is Browns versus Ravens, and Joe Flacco beats his old team.
In the AFC Championship game?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then who's the Super Bowl? Who's the Super Bowl?
Niners, Browns. Joe Flacco beats the Niners again. No, Joe Flacco beats the Niners again.
All right, that's it. We got the script.
It's already I know you, NFL. I know you.
Nick writing down the script this year. His hand and pen and paper is on fire.
Fucking on fire.
It's on fire.
He's cooking.
But that would be. It's not going to happen. But you know how crazy that would be? Like, good for Joe Flacco if that ever happened.
I mean, it could happen. We don't know yet. We haven't read the script.
I would buy a Joe Flacco jersey. Give me that number 15 and shit dog.
I'd buy an Amari Cooper jersey.
Wear that.
Right. I'd buy a Joe Flacco jersey. Fuck it. Dude,
Black Attack is back, baby.
Right. So, I mean, it's just crazy what he's done.
Brown and I'll fucking wear it.
Yeah. So, Nick, I told you I had a hot take in between breaks.
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
And this one ties
Nick gets pissed off.
Before we get too far, I want to talk about the Packers game. So the Packers are up in the air. If they needed to win,
we need to beat the Bears
to have a shot this week to beat the Bears to get in. We weren't really sure if they were going to win last week. I was a
little hesitant because it's the Vikings.
I was on the fence about it, and they start Jarrett Hall. The defense balls out. Jordan Love balls out. Jaden Reed balls out. And Bo Melton, of all people, is the first 100-yard receiver for the Packers this year. He had a 100-yard receiving game, like 105 yards, 6 receptions, and a touchdown, which is insane for a guy who was practice squad most of the year.
Yeah.
He was a baller. But my hot take is, Nicholas, is that if the Packers were not 8-8, if they were the same record as the Niners or close, Jordan Love would be in the MVP conversation.
Ooh.
To be honest, I'm not mad at that hot take.
Doesn't say it's not that. It's a hot take, but it's one you can respect.
He's a great QB.
30 passing touchdowns this year.
He has.
Think about. I saw a post today. It was the reason Green Bay has had such good success is because they wait.
Exactly.
They train. Look at Aaron Jones. They picked him up out of what, like UCF or something.
It was El Paso, I think.
Yeah, El Paso.
Yeah.
No, Utah Technical something or something.
It was University of Texas, El Paso, I think.
That's what it was. But they just took him in third round, fourth round, late. Just took a chance on a running back. Figured, whatever. And now we have Aaron Jones, if he wasn't hurt this year, I'd say he's easily a top 10 running back.
Right.
I mean, and same with sorry to cut you off there.
No, you're all good.
Same with I feel like Christian Watson's kind of the same way. He's developed a lot this year.
I'm just not sold on Christian Watson yet.
I feel he's been better the second half of the year, just like Jordan Love has. He's been way better the second half of the year compared to the first half.
The guy's never healthy, though. That's my issue with him.
No, I know. I know. You could tell he was pissed at the Vikings game that he wasn't playing.
Yeah.
You could tell.
But then other guys stepped up. So.
Well, yeah, like Romeo
Doubs.
Jaden Reed.
Yeah,
he's been doing good. He's a rookie this year.
He's doubtful now for Week 18 because he got injured. But Bo Melton stepped up.
Yeah,
baller. Tucker Kraft, maybe one of the most underrated assets to that Packers team this year.
Yeah.
Ever since Luke Musgrave stepped out, Tucker Kraft has been very good for the Packers.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that development is what Green Bay has, and that's why the Bears are always sad. Sad and mad that they suck because they just try and buy and thrive, and they can't buy and thrive.
And this is what I'm saying about Jordan Love, is that he has a similar stat line to Brock Purdy right now.
He's a better season than Rodgers right now, his first year.
Is with a bunch of first and second year guys. Brock Purdy has the fucking Avengers around him.
I was going to say, think about in 3 years, 4 years.
Yes.
And not even 3 years, maybe 2 years. I have the feeling Packers could go and potentially win a Super Bowl in 3 years. If
it's possible.
If we advance,
it's going to happen, but
the way Randall Cobb did and Jordy Nelson and all that, I have a feeling if we pull our shit together, we can do it.
It's a very dangerous team, I will say that.
Yeah.
They can be something in the future. That's the thing. And I put out a post I was just talking about before the break, is that there's the NFL analyst Colin Cowherd. He has a show called The Herd on Fox. Yeah, and the flip we've seen from him earlier this season, calling Jordan Love a backup and he's no good, and he's like, oh, he's a backup at best. He's no good. He can't do this. He can't do that. Green Bay's made a mistake. You just had to give him time to develop. And now look at him. He was just on a show saying, and I've been saying the whole year that Green Bay knows how to do this. They know how to develop quarterbacks. Jordan Love is a franchise guy. I'll admit it.
And you already know he was just doing that for the views.
Yeah.
That guy doesn't even know football.
I have no problem if you want to flip on a take, but at least admit you are wrong.
Yeah. Simple as that. Make sure you're like, well, yeah, I fucked that up.
I do it. I'm sure you do it on this show. I'll admit if I'm wrong on a take. I'll be like, hey, I fucked up. I was wrong. This is what I think now.
Well, fuck that one up. But
CJ Stroud. I didn't think
I thought
CJ Stroud. I was not on the CJ Stroud bandwagon.
No.
At the start of the year.
But I was wrong.
But
he's very fucking good.
He's really good. It's actually quite surprising.
So I think that's and the whole culture of now of posting shit like this and doing social media stuff and all these analysts out here, everyone's trying to get the big click. They're trying to say something that
pops off,
provokes people, and everyone loves to stir the pot every once in a while, but it's gone so far to the point now where these talking head guys on fucking radio shows and stuff, and I'm not saying we're any better, but they say stuff to stir the pot, and then when they're wrong about something, they backtrack, and then they turn around and be like, oh, I was saying this the whole time. Are you sure?
No, see, on our show, we actually admit, we were like, yeah, we fucked that up. We were wrong about CJ Stroud.
Jordan Love. I even said that Jordan Love is not good. And I was like, you know what? I was wrong. I actually apologized and everything.
Exactly. And that's the thing about our show, you were just saying. I'll admit, we're not the most football savvy guys. This is dudes sitting down and talking football.
Yep.
And it doesn't matter if you're not the most savvy guy. It's a learning experience, everyone. So
hopefully it'll be like the Pat McAfee show someday.
Yeah, there you go.
Never know.
You got to have some aspirations, right?
Yep. Big aspirations.
Do you want to talk about the Lions getting screwed?
Oh, God, I hate the no
refs.
fun league. It's literally the no fun league. Fuck the NFL. God, you guys suck at your job.
So the question is, how did he not report? He went up there.
Yeah, he went up to the ref saying, "Hey, I'm being a eligible receiver," and then they kind of just looked at him and walked away.
Yeah,
I saw the clip. They literally snubbed him. And
they said the wrong guy reported eligible, which is bullshit.
It's bullshit. They literally he walked up to him. It's on the refs. All those refs should be fired. Even the woman one, I don't care if it's trying to be hip. I think he's the one that they were like reported to.
Yeah.
I think it was her and one other dude.
They removed that officiating crew from the playoffs now.
Shit, they should be fired and have to go through ref camp again, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
If there is even ref camp, they need to be fired.
I feel like the NFL needs to implement where like the coach can challenge a ref's like fucking saying.
Yeah, because the fucking shit's just been rough this year. It's been terrible.
Yeah. I feel like it is.
This year's been extra bad. Like last year was like 1 or 2. It was like, oh, it's one of those calls. It's like it could go either way.
Yeah.
This year it's been like blatantly obvious, like how bad it is.
It's been pretty bad. Not gonna.
It's been atrocious.
I feel bad for the Lions. They got screwed. Cowboys
snubbed.
win another, and now the Cowboys might win the NFC East because of that. Because all they have to do next week is beat the Commanders, and they're in.
And the Lions still they're in the playoffs for sure.
They locked up the NFC North already, so they're set. But now they're probably not going to get the 2 seed. I would imagine. I don't think they can anymore.
I think they're 3 seed.
Yeah,
I think they're stuck at 3 seed.
It's unfortunate.
It's bullshit, not unfortunate. It's bullshit. Not even bullshit. Horse shit.
Nick, what was your opinion on the Seahawks' loss to the Steelers?
That was
I thought I wasn't going to say anything.
That was rough.
Start crying. It was pretty rough.
Bring it up.
We kind of lost our playoff position. We lost like.
We still got a shot to get in, but there's a lot of stuff that's got to happen.
Exactly, and
a lot more than us.
I'm pretty sure the Packers have the Seahawks' fucking wild card position, so we'll see what happens.
I think we do.
Right now,
I have to look at it.
All the Packers have to do to get in is win.
We have to beat the Bears at home. At home.
The thing is, the Bears have been pretty good lately. You can't lie. Like, they've been good lately.
They've been good except when they play us.
That is true.
We'll see.
I mean, look at
But we can't take them for granted this week.
No. But like, look at us versus the Lions. That's a big rivalry game. Lions were doing good all year, and then they sucked against the Packers.
It's true.
Rivalries are different. Rivalries are what fuel the love for football.
Fields has been playing a lot better. Which, this is the question. Do you keep... The Bears already have the number 1 pick locked up for next year because the Panthers suck.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dalton. But...
No, not sorry.
Do the Bears keep Justin Fields or do they trade him?
I'd say keep
and then
him.
take a quarterback.
They keep him.
Keep him.
They keep him.
Take like a running back.
He's already been in the system.
Take a receiver. Take another receiver to help
Marvin
DJ
Harrison
Moore.
Jr. out of Ohio State.
Yeah, I was gonna say
exactly.
Take somebody who's gonna because, to be honest, running backs suck. Running backs are kind of dog shit in Chicago,
Yeah.
And they only got DJ
you don't want
Moore.
to take someone so early though with that pick, or like you don't want to take a running back in the first round. They never do that anymore, except for I guess it did happen
teams.
Twice last year, but Bijan has been underutilized by the Falcons.
Yeah.
And Jahmyr Gibbs, though, pretty good for the Lions. So
he's doing pretty good.
I'll be honest, it works out every now and then, but a lot of teams now stray away from taking running backs in the first round.
They do receivers and tight ends.
Yeah, because running backs are they have such a short shelf life and they don't get paid anymore. And it's tough to be a running back in the NFL. So
I mean, unless you're Christian McCaffrey or Aaron Jones, then you get paid.
Keep trucking. But I think we're all in the consensus of keep Fields.
Keep Fields.
He's been pretty good. I'm not going to lie.
Save your draft picks.
Fields, give him weapons.
Yeah, give him another receiver.
He's bought himself another year, I will say.
Or the Bears trade the first overall pick, and get more picks in advance.
I think that's the most likely decision is that they're going to end up trading the first pick away to someone who does need a quarterback. Someone who can go up and get Caleb Williams.
Imagine they just give it back to the fucking Panthers. They're like, yeah, you guys really need this, but give us like 2 next year first rounds.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, it's pretty interesting, though, I will say.
It's a kerfuffle.
Kerfuffle. Quite the kerfuffle.
Yep.
So one last bit in NFL. Christmas already kind of passed, but the NFL announced they will not schedule Christmas games on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. And there's a lot of people in the comment sections of that post on Instagram who said the NFL shouldn't put games on Christmas at all, and it's for the NBA. So what's your opinion on that? I like that the NFL did Christmas games this year.
Fuck the NBA. They deserve that. NBA's New Year's. NBA's New Year's, in my opinion.
Well, NBA has already kind of been Christmas, but honestly, I don't give a shit about basketball.
I'll watch basketball. I don't watch nearly as much NBA as I used to.
More people watch football than basketball, so fuck
You're completely right. Football probably does. I saw
it was
some
on average 9 million views.
Yeah,
like that's the average. 9 million people watch. That's on average each game.
Where like the NBA was what, like
300,000.
300,000. Yeah, something insignificant.
Very, very big jump.
So I think the NFL should be allowed to play on there. I understand not playing on Tuesday or Wednesday, but I think they should play every other day.
I'd want to know what college football, because they didn't have college football on that bracket. It has to be so much higher than NBA, dude.
I think it is probably higher than the NBA.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be, because even people just put on college football and just let it run.
Right.
Because it's college football. It's just whatever. Throw it on, let it run.
I don't think it's nearly as big as the NFL, but
no. But I guarantee, I can say this with like 85% confidence. I'd say it's probably bigger than the NBA.
It might actually be. I don't know.
Like if you think about it. Like you have people, the whole state of Michigan on a Saturday. What are people doing on Saturday at noon?
They're definitely watching the Wolverines.
They're definitely watching the Wolverines. Same with Wisconsin.
And just think about down south though. Like down south is really,
I was gonna say college football's massive down south.
Alabama,
like
Georgia,
SEC, yeah, like it's
all the Florida
nuts.
teams, Florida State.
It's just Miami. That's what they do. It's like it's like tradition. You have to watch football on Saturday. You have to go tailgate if you're at the college.
Arkansas, they don't have any like professional sports teams
except for football.
Except for like college footballs, they're like their
big one.
So it makes sense.
But you can even put like the Panthers and Patriots like game, like week 14 game, and it'll still be an NBA game.
Oh, it definitely will still be an NBA game. I think I'd rather, maybe we might catch some flack for this, but
there we go.
I think I'd rather watch like a shitty matchup of like, Panthers Patriots or like fucking Cardinals versus the Bears or something on like a Thursday, rather than watch like the prime NBA teams play like a finals matchup last year.
Well, I mean, it all
that's
depends.
Just me personally.
It depends on who's playing, honestly. Like if it's like you said, if it's a prime matchup, I might watch it. Like if it's fantasy and I don't have anybody in the say I don't have anyone on the Panthers or anybody on the Falcons, why would I watch it? Why wouldn't I go watch the Bucks kick the shit out of some team or like play against like the Celtics or something?
Fair enough.
Just I feel like that's a toss up. It all depends on the matchup.
It really depends who
fantasy. Well, if you play fantasy, majority of people watching this play fantasy.
Yeah.
It all depends on like how it. I wouldn't say profits you, but like profits you. Or like
basically
helps promote yourself. To watch it.
I get you.
Prompt. There's the word I was looking for.
All right, so let's move to the UFL stuff, Nick. So huge announcement.
Fuck you. No,
the XFL.
No, screw that announcement. Why the fuck did you cut half the team?
Are merging together to create the UFL. There's only 8 teams though, which is like the dumbest shit ever.
Fuck you, UFL. I ain't watching that.
You gotta have at least like 10 or 12 teams.
Well, I don't care if you don't got money for this.
Let's say, how does that even work?
The XFL had 8 teams before, I think, and the USFL had 8 teams before. They merged together, still only 8 teams.
Make it 16 teams. Make it a little bit more interesting.
But it's because they don't have the money to fund it.
I don't fucking care, then don't fucking merge.
What? How much of a fucking how much of a boner killer is that?
Fucking wow. You can ask these two. Like, I was so excited for the United Football League when I saw that fucking post come out.
It was
just for me to find out there was only 8 teams, and I was fucking pissed. I had the worst day ever.
He's up in his mic like this. I can just tell.
What the fuck is the Sea Dragons? The fucking best fucking team. Like, well, not really, but like best looking team. But I'm so frustrated. Fuck you, United Football League. Fuck you,
straight flabbergasted.
He's
at a loss for words, quite literally.
Like popping out of his
I'm gonna watch the Canadian Football League because fuck you, UFL.
You ever see that the meme where the guy's just like, the veins popping out? That's how I can see Nick just talking in the mic like this.
That's me right now.
Yeah, I know.
But Nick, the UFL coverage, it'd be elite.
I really hope they add more teams later on. But I will
watch.
I will not.
I
would imagine there would.
I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't watch any.
I watched
I watched one game and that was it.
I watched like 2 or 3 XFL games and I just couldn't get into it because it wasn't the NFL.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I did watch I watched a lot of USFL than I did XFL.
Yeah.
But then when the playoffs came out for the XFL, it was way better than the USFL.
What league was better? The XFL, you think? Yeah. XFL was better. Well,
yeah, I did like the XFL, but hopefully the UFL works out. But I will never forgive you, Rock. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, I will never forgive you for taking out the Sea Dragons.
He has more money than all three of us, even if we hit the lottery combined.
If he has all this money, then why don't you put 16 teams in?
Because I don't think he has that much money. I think he has what? I'm gonna look up The Rock's net worth right now, and I'm gonna tell you how much he's worth.
What a letdown.
And I'm gonna tell you if that could support 16 teams. Let's just take a little peek, see-poo here.
That's like your teacher telling you you're getting a pizza party, and then she cuts the fucking pizzas into like
that's fucking bullshit. I don't care
if your
Dwayne doesn't have money. I know Danny Garcia has money. If Danny Garcia and The Rock Johnson has money, like they can fucking make 16 teams. I know both them fuckers have money.
So I was wrong. If one of us hit the Mega Million or the Powerball right now, we would have like 6 times what The Rock's net worth is. He's only worth 140 million.
Oh, really?
I thought it would have been more too with like his Under Armour endorsement deal.
Well, they don't got money, Nick. Sorry. 8 teams.
140 million can barely support one NFL football team. Maybe
but they also have Danny Garcia too. They have Danny Garcia who has money. She's got money
look Danny Garcia up.
She has a lot of money too, I'm pretty sure.
Let me look.
Like The Rock's ex-wife or something.
I don't know.
I don't remember what it is.
I don't know. She's buff and she's strong and she has money. She can add 16 teams in a fucking spring
that doesn't look like
league.
Danny Garcia to me.
Wrong, Danny Garcia. I believe it's D-A-N-Y, not 2 N's.
Yeah.
D-A-N-Y.
But anyways, I'll still watch the UFL. But I'm actually excited for this to happen because it gives potential NFL players to go in there and
it is The Rock's ex-wife.
That's what I thought it was. Yeah.
She's only worth 40 million.
Oh, they don't have enough money.
Enough money to add another one.
As I say, only 40.
Only 40.
Only 40 million. I'll never see 40 million in my life. If I do, maybe I will. Maybe with the Powerball. Maybe I'll hit the Powerball.
You're only worth.
Maybe I'll buy a nice penthouse right next to Lambeau.
There you go.
Bryce, if you win the Powerball, I want you to buy a UFL team. I want you to add the Sea Dragons.
You want me to buy the UFL?
We want a UFL team in Wisconsin.
I'll put one in Wisconsin. I'll make it the.
What was that? What was that weird team that was in Wisconsin? It was the Green Bay Tundras or whatever.
The Blizzard that was the indoor football league. I mean, they still play.
Blizzard.
I think
Green Bay Blizzard.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't roll off the tongue as nice.
We want a cooler name.
Green Bay Bears.
We'll workshop it. We'll come up with something.
Fuck the Bears.
No, we'll come up with something.
That should be a national law. You can't say a team's the Bears in Wisconsin.
But anyways, I'll still be watching the UFL. Hopefully it goes out well, and we'll go from there. I can't wait till the first game though.
You just went on this crazy ass rant, and now you're
I am still kind of pissed off.
I'll still watch it.
I'll still watch the first game because that's a pretty good matchup. Seeing the XFL and USFL like champs just going at it. So, but we'll see. We'll see who's the better. I wonder which division's gonna be crap. Just like how the AFL and the NFL merged, and the AFC was bad for 3 years. So we'll see who's actually the good football league.
Hey, go Michigan Panthers! Let's hunt, baby.
I can't even root for the fucking Sea Dragons anymore. So I'm go Battlehawks.
Battlehawks, there it is. And the thing that sucks about that too is there's no West Coast teams.
No,
there's 3 Texas teams though.
I'm not gonna buy a team and then manage it from Green Bay. If I buy a team, I'm gonna definitely manage it in Green Bay.
It's gonna be in Green Bay.
I'm gonna build myself. Not even build myself. I'll buy myself one of the nice penthouse suites right next to Lambeau.
Yeah. How much do you think it would cost to rent out playing games at Lambeau?
Rent out playing a game?
Well, because they usually have to get host stadiums. Like the Michigan Panthers had Ford Field.
I have a feeling that they wouldn't.
How expensive would it be for Lambeau?
They'd probably go down to Wisconsin Madison or
they probably would.
De Pere's football team. Don't they have an indoor field? I think at De Pere.
I don't know.
That's St. Norbert's?
I think. Ooh, is it indoors? I don't remember.
I don't remember, but I feel like they'd go somewhere
they'd probably go Madison or Milwaukee. I think.
Yeah, somewhere
maybe even Appleton. I don't know about that though. there's different markets out across the United States that they would choose over Wisconsin, anyways. So
yeah,
that's how it goes.
And then
All right,
just a little quick rant, just a little quick.
Yes,
just,
go ahead. We got to get moving along, but go ahead.
We need less red in the in the UFL. Stop making things red. Okay, thank you.
Shut the hell up.
less red.
Yeah.
We need less red.
Do we need more yellow?
No, less yellow too. There's too much.
It's all red.
No.
It's all red.
blue.
Get rid of the reds
It's
and the
red and
yellows. Oh
blue.
no.
It's red.
It's
It's
gotta be
reds and
racist.
blues.
Gotta be racist.
All right.
my
So
head hurts.
That's it.
we can skedaddle into the pick'em here because I'm not even sure if that part is going to stay in the episode. It might get cut into bonus content because we're running up to 42 minutes on the second half.
Oh, maybe we can.
All right. Oh, we're well over 70 minutes now.
Oh, I know. It's a long episode.
It is.
Because I'm back, baby.
But dude, we were balling the majority.
Yeah,
of
Good
it, so
episode though.
the whole episode has been fire. All right.
Straight heat. Oh.
So week 18 pick'em coming up.
Yeah, how did I do?
I'll let you know. This one's gonna be a little wonky because a lot of teams are sitting players.
Yeah.
So last week I went 8-8. I'm 152 and 88 overall. I'm 63.3% correct. Mason went 9-7. Mason actually did better than me for once last week.
Wow.
He's 101 and 98 overall with a 50.7%. Bryce, you went 11-5. You did the best last week out of everyone.
Oh, good for
Shut
you.
the fuck up.
Bryce-
and I got
Bryce
to
just
pick them.
winning.
Fuck
Bryce
yeah.
just winning.
It's Bryce's world, and we're just living in it. You're 112 and 80, and
What's my
you have 58.3 overall.
Hey, that's almost 60%. I'll take it.
Dalton did not pick last week. He is 85 and 63 overall at the 57.4%. Nick, you had the worst record last week. 6-10
Damn.
with a 71 and 64 overall, 52.5%. Still doing better than Mason.
Hey, so above 500.
All right, let's pull up the games here.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna. No, we don't want to restore. Okay. Saturday, Pittsburgh at Baltimore. Ravens sitting Tyler Huntley, probably most of their starters. Do they still get the W?
No, I'm going Pittsburgh. Because last
I'm
week
going
Pittsburgh
Pittsburgh.
actually looked like they were
NEP.
eating out.
Give me the Ravens. Fuck it.
Wow.
If I'm
Hot
wrong,
take.
I'm wrong.
All right.
See, this weekend's a crapshoot, anyways, though, because like half the teams are sitting their starters.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Najee
no.
Harris is going to run over the
Yeah,
Ravens.
Najee
like,
Harris is
secondary.
probably gonna have a good game. Kenny
that
Pickett
defense
might have a
pretty
good.
good.
Kenny Pickett's probably gonna have a good
Kenny
game.
Pickett's still hurt though, isn't it? It's Mason
Oh.
Rudolph.
I think
No, he's playing.
Oh, is he coming
yeah.
back? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Houston at Indianapolis.
Houston.
This one actually matters.
Houston.
I'm gonna go Houston too.
I'm going to go. I really
He's gonna
love
go.
CJ Stroud. I know I'm
But,
a secondary
where's the but?
Texans fan.
Where's the
But
butt? There it is.
Oh, there it is.
I like the
Where's the
Colts.
butt?
I like the Colts. They
What do
have
you
a
mean?
really good. They have a really good offense, better than Houston. I don't know if you guys read like the stats, but they are a better like offensive team, like rushing yards and passing. So
Yes.
I'm gonna go with Colts.
Wow.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Sorry,
Nicholas.
Intriguing,
I'm-
intriguing.
I had to go against my second favorite team.
Real head
Yes.
scratcher.
It's okay, Nick. Mason isn't here to call you a meat rider. Yeah, Cleveland and Cincinnati next.
Honestly, because Cincinnati's, I don't think they really have a shot to get in anymore, do they? They've been.
No, they're
No,
out.
they've been eliminated.
I have a feeling Cincinnati, because if they're sitting, oh, actually, no, are they sitting their defense?
I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
probably gonna go Cincy
Yeah,
because
they are.
If they're if the Cleveland
Cleveland's
Browns are
sitting
sitting their starting defense, I'm going Cincinnati.
I believe so, because I've read that the Browns can't go higher than the 5 seed or go lower. They're locked in at the 5.
Mm-hmm.
So they're probably just gonna sit everyone.
Yeah.
So I would take Bengals.
I still think their
Alright.
second team is still gonna beat the Bengals, so I'm going Browns.
There it is.
Okay.
Minnesota at Detroit.
Oh,
Detroit.
they're gonna sit.
Detroit.
Detroit.
I don't think
Yeah,
Detroit's
yeah,
sitting
Detroit.
anyone.
No, they're playing. They're because Dan Campbell's on 1,000 milligrams of caffeine every
That
day.
guy don't
He's
give a
he's
fuck.
insane, dude. Can we just bring it back to? Did you guys see Dan Campbell's reaction to that play that got called on the Cowboys game? He was like,
he was
"Are
gonna have a
you
stroke."
fucking kidding me?"
Yeah.
You could see him say it like on the camera. I'm like, "Oh, he's pissed."
He was not happy. Not a happy camper by any means.
Sorry, just a quick
Yeah.
squirrel moment.
Jacksonville at Tennessee.
Tennessee, Jacksonville's dog shit this year. They've been going downhill.
Give me Jacksonville, baby.
I'm going
They're gonna come
Tennessee.
back. They're gonna win. And then
Give me
they're
the
gonna make
mayonnaise
playoffs.
coffee guy. I'm gonna ride the mayonnaise this week.
There it is. Mayo boy.
Will Levis looked good. Last week I think he got injured. So I'm gonna go Jaguars.
Fair enough. New York at the Patriots.
Ooh,
This one's a shit fest.
let's say it's a toss up
shit
pretty
bowl.
much.
Like 12 years ago, this was a good game.
What's his face? Lost is not in. Zach.
Wilson?
Yeah,
Wilson.
he's not playing. He's on concussion protocol for the Jets.
Patriots, man. That one's not really a crapshoot pick, but give me the Patriots.
I feel like it's fucking coin toss pretty much for this
Pretty
one.
much.
I'm gonna go with the Patriots as well, just
There it
because
is.
they don't
Bailey
have
Zapp.
Zach.
Bailey Zappi.
As I say, just because they don't have Zach Wilson and
The Zapster.
the Zapmeister.
All right. Atlanta at New Orleans.
Ooh, give me Atlanta.
I think go the Saints. They beat the Bucks last week. I didn't really get to watch,
I didn't watch that game a whole lot.
Yeah, but that's good enough for me to say, hey, they're gonna win.
Well, Atlanta just doesn't use Bijan Robinson, so I'm gonna go New Orleans. Actually,
There it is, New Orleans.
I
Yeah,
was
I'm
thought
going
about.
New
I'm like, talking about go Saints.
There it is. Then we got Tampa Bay at Carolina.
The first one,
Tampa
you
Bay.
know, Tampa Bay.
No question.
Baker
this
Mayfield's been
one's-
baking.
Right.
What are we doing on this one? How do we do it?
Fuck. This
Do
is the big one. Chicago.
Did we break? We broke the curse, right?
We already broke the curse. The curse is already broken.
Okay.
Chicago at Green Bay.
That's
No,
almost a
4 of the
guaranteed
Packers
W.
get in the playoffs.
That's
Go
almost
Bears.
a guaranteed W.
Go Bears.
Oh, next pick.
Wow,
Bears.
fuck you, Nick. I'm going Packers. Fuck your pussy ass Bears. Little Chicago Cubs.
I've had some time to think about it. The curse is over. We're taking the Packers, baby.
J Love
Let's
season.
fucking go.
Yeah, J Love season,
fucking
baby.
go,
J-Love
Green Bay.
season.
All
Let's
Bears.
go. Let's go.
Jay Fields better than Jay Love. I'm
Nick,
just kidding. That's a
no.
lie.
You're
but
smoking
still.
that crack pack from fucking Chicago.
If you ask a Bears fan, they'll tell you that Justin Fields is somehow better
No,
than
I feel like
Jordan
a sane. No Bears fan is sane, but
Love. No,
let's say if you talk to a sane Bears fan,
Yeah.
they would say that
But wait,
J-Love's
wait.
better.
Chicago has a good run game, and they've been rushing a lot with Justin Fields. So I'd better watch out with Chicago. I know J Love's
Okay.
been passing like he's fucking like the next. coming of
where's my
Jesus,
fucks to
but
give?
Still, but
the
still,
front was pretty good last week.
Where's my fucks to give, Nick?
hey,
I,
no,
I
I'm going
don't.
Bears.
I don't see him anywhere. I don't
I'm
see him
going
anywhere,
Bears.
Nick.
It's
Right.
snowing too.
That's even better. It's called the frozen tundra for a reason.
Yeah.
Hey, they both
Dumbass.
live in snow, so we'll see what happens.
No. Chicago doesn't count for shit. They don't get as much snow as we do.
Chicago wins.
Chicago. At least say fucking Chicago right. You don't slander it by saying Chicago. I'll stand up for the Bears people on that one. You don't say Chicago.
What
Yeah, there
the
you
fuck?
go.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
Must be from Chicago all of a sudden.
Fuck no, I'm from Green Bay. Well, I'm not from Green Bay. I'm Green Bay Packers. Fucking
This guy's
fan.
defending Chicago.
True and true. Dub Bears are
Dude.
going down.
Fucking Mason hates that. I don't know why he does.
Why does he hate that so much?
It's so much.
Dub Bears. I'll
Fuck
say it
you,
out of nowhere.
Mason.
He's like, shut the fuck up.
No, dude, just hates it so much. It's hilarious.
Oh, fuck.
All right,
Here we go.
Denver at Las Vegas.
Ooh.
Vegas.
Give me Denver.
I'm going to go Denver. Yeah.
Let's go Broncos
Feeling-
country.
He's
Let's
gonna,
cry. We
It's
paid
alright,
Russell
that
Wilson
Broncos
way too
country-
much money.
Seahawks
Yeah,
won
that's-
that trade.
They did.
Yeah, they
Is
fleeced.
that even a fucking question?
Mhm.
All right. Philadelphia at the Giants.
Philly's been sucking ass lately.
Is Philly going to
I
sit
think-
anyone out, or is this like a big game that they have to?
I think they're sitting Hurts maybe.
I think they're starting people because they can win the NFC East. If like the Giant or
Yeah,
not the
that
Giants,
makes
if the
sense.
Cowboys lose, right? So
Yeah. Well, the Cowboys aren't losing this week.
they might
That's a
not.
little sneak peek.
In a a dream,
Well,
they might.
then Philly. I'll
I'm
go
going
Philly.
Yeah.
I'm
not-
calling
I'm
it
not-
right now. Tyrod Taylor, he's going to be the next backup
PT?
QB. He's going to have his time, and I'm going Giants.
Dude,
You're going
I swear to God,
Tyrod Turbo Taylor?
Nick just picked the Giants to beat the Eagles like 2 weeks ago, and it didn't work out. And here he goes again.
Hey, this is the day.
Tickets as low as $43. Fuck yeah!
Let's go. $19 for our next game.
Oh, dude, do you see the lowest ticket for Green Bay? $122.
The lowest ticket for Buffalo and Miami is $265.
Oh, rich people, I hate it.
But Seattle and Arizona, Nick, your boys
Seattle.
taking on the Cardinals.
Seattle, we have to win this.
I'll go Seattle, honestly.
Fuck you. Cardinals beat the Eagles last week.
They're wait.
The bowl, baby.
Right. Fuck.
I'm going Cardinals.
Fuck. That's right. Didn't, what's his name?
Yeah, but that's
the running back, James
Eagles.
Conner. He had a fucking good week last week.
Conner is.
You would have obliterated anyone in the league if you were playing. If you were playing anyone, you had 190 points.
Fuck. Even the week before that, I put up 189.
Yeah.
I was pissed. I was like, any other week I can't do this, but the week that it doesn't matter anymore.
Matter, yeah.
I blow out Devin.
Fuck, honestly.
Cardinals, man.
I mean, they are kind of rolling. I think I'll join your bandwagon.
There it is.
Oh, Dick
Two for the
Ryder.
Cardinals. Let's
Meat
go.
Rider.
I am riding that summer
Riding
sausage.
that
It's okay.
meat. Riding Jarrett's meat.
No.
Hey, yo. Kansas City, Los Angeles.
Kansas City.
Are they sitting
Kansas
Mahomes?
City.
Probably, right? They're sitting Mahomes.
Oh fuck! God damn it!
I still think they can beat.
I mean, they're not sitting Pacheco, who runs like he's got new shoes. Yeah,
I guess I'll take the Chiefs too. Fuck it.
Yeah, Chiefs. I'll stay with the Chiefs. Chiefies.
Rams at San Francisco.
Rams.
Ooh.
I mean, not Rams. Niners.
Rams are starting Carson Wentz. Niners are probably starting Sam Darnold. This is not going to be as good as a game as
this is the greatest Super Bowl ever.
Niners are purely the better team, so I will take the Niners.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
they
Rams.
got better depth.
Actually, no.
Oh wait.
I'm gonna go Niners because the Rams have has a spot and fuck them. And
that's why
49ers.
So do the Niners, buddy.
Yeah,
Yep.
but the Niners are always good. So, but fuck the Rams. They're suddenly good all of a sudden.
Yeah.
We always lose them.
Right. Dallas at Washington. Dallas.
Pretty
easy.
They're gonna
Fuck
win these.
Dallas. I hate Dallas, but I have to pick them. Buffalo and Miami. This is gonna be a good game.
Biggest game of the week, probably right here.
Definitely.
Special announcement for this game too. I'm almost 100% certain that I'm gonna do a live for this game, and I'm probably gonna do a play-by-play. So, I'm excited for this game. I'm probably gonna go. Buffalo killed Miami in Buffalo last time.
Yeah, but they're in Miami. Buffalo's been used to that cold. They're gonna go down there, sweat their nuts off. Well, I feel like he's gonna fuck with them.
Who did Miami just lose to last week? Oh, the Ravens. That's right. They got their ass kicked by the Ravens.
The Ravens are actually good this year, kind of now.
The Dolphins have a lot of injuries on defense.
Yeah.
Bradley Chubb just got hurt. He's out for the year now.
Whatchamacallit? Tyreek Hill's house just burnt down. So
his house just burnt down too. That's true.
So is he having a revenge game?
Buffalo, man. I'm going Bills.
I'll go Bills.
Yeah,
Bills
I'm going
Mafia.
Buffalo too.
Damn, clean sweep for Bills.
Mafia.
Let's go. Some people are not going to be happy about that, guarantee you. But
no, I know, but you gotta think that's just probably not gonna happen.
Fuck them.
And if it is, well, then we're wrong. Suck.
Run it. Yeah, that's the Week 18 pick'em. Nicholas,
yeah.
You said you had news. What's the news?
Yeah, so I haven't told you guys this, so this is gonna be news for everyone.
Oh boy, you're coming out.
Yeah, it's big news. Starting next week. Well, no, starting next month.
Next month.
I'll be going to the Pro Bowl. So,
oh shit!
You're going to the
Pro Bowl?
Pro Bowl content?
Yeah, Pro Bowl continent. So
this actually means you got to get you actually got to do stuff to get the things. You can't just show up to the game and take a picture.
Well, yeah. Well, no. This is the reason why I'm going out over there, because I actually want to make content. It's actually going to be a lot more fun. Hopefully, I get to interact with some players. So we'll see what happens. But yeah,
I'm excited, Nicholas.
Let's hope.
Where's the Pro Bowl at this year?
Where is it?
Heroes is going to the Pro Bowl.
Sick.
Doubt anyone's gonna see us there, but that's okay.
Hey,
it's
if
Orlando.
you see Nick,
if you see Nick,
yeah,
say take a picture of that fucker. Actually, no one knows what he looks like, so
exactly.
Look out for the guy.
I could just be a guy who say, "Yeah, I'm just a Hardcount Heroes guy. Like,
yeah.
I'm not.
If anyone
not
is representing Hardcount heroes out there, take their picture.
Yeah, if you know of us and you go to the Pro Bowl, we're gonna mandate Nick now to wear a Hardcount Heroes polo.
Yep.
He's gonna be the dude that has a Hardcount Heroes polo that's bright green. It says staff on the back.
Yep.
Just take a picture of that dude.
Take a picture of that guy.
Yeah.
Nick, don't worry. Your picture will be safe with us.
At Orlando. At Orlando, February 4th, we'll be there, and can't wait to like talk to all these players. I'm actually really excited. So
that's pretty dope.
Get
us some good content for us, Nick.
That'll some Pro Bowl news. Pro Bowl rosters out, but hopefully we'll make some content out of that soon. So, but yeah. Can't wait.
Alrighty. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna continue honestly the greatest play ever tournament on TikTok. I'm still got that going. I'm putting together the second round bracket. We just got done with first round voting. So look forward to that coming soon. Like Nick said, he's got the Pro Bowl stuff coming out. I'm gonna have the live stream most likely going Sunday night for the Miami and Buffalo game. And we're cooking up big things. So we are very excited.